You see this gaming beast in the background? Oh yeah, we're gonna be playing Minecraft soon. Oh, and if I sound a bit like tired, don't worry about it. It's like 5 in the morning, I'm pretty tired. So what is this video about? Well, I was pretty toxic on Shenanigans. This dude voided me, and then he played passive, and I kinda got a little bit toxic and said he's a passive weirdo who voids. He then brings up some drama that happened ages ago, and I had to get my Tiki Sigma get back. So you see me just watching this 1v1 go on, and then he runs over and does a big no, he teabags. Oh, no. So I decide, you know what, Buster, I'm gonna fight you, until he kicks me into the void. So I wanted a real 1v1 with him, and the messages you see him, right, is because someone else jumped him after I had fought him and he kicked me into the void. And after I got a few combos and moves in on him, he got pretty passive, which made me angry, so I domained. In my domain, he ulted, which, you know what, it's fine, it's whatever, and I die. I called him a passive voiding weirdo, and I was going to leave it at that. I was actually just going to dip and leave the server, but then he started to pipe up in the chat. And you know what, gang? I might not be good at Shenanigans. I might even be the worst player ever. But if I'm trash at the game, what are the people that lose to me? Now, after he tried to humiliate me in the chat, I wanted my Sigma Tiki TikTok revenge. Ignore that counter. I know that you miss so many counters, it's unbelievable. Trust me, it's fine. Everyone, at least you have a counter, at least use it. You know what I mean? And there you have it. Holy easy. I won. It's as simple as that. So right now, he has 2 points, I have 1 point. And after I kill him, I have almost full frame, and almost all of my moves are on cooldown. Look who spawns right next to me. And just like that, I wittily clutched up. I clutched it up. And now it's 2-2. And if you notice, he starts crying about walls, saying that I'm using walls too much, which everyone says it about me. They say that I rely on walls too much. And after my win, I go, another easy win. If you can't tell the reference, I'm trying to be like Izumi. He's very funny. More funny than me, actually. But that's besides the point. Guess who's in the league now? Me. It's 2-3. I have 3 points. No way. Really? Wow. Right here, a random dude spawns in and starts attacking him, which I'm winning the fight. Why are you attacking him? Now it makes me look like a teamer, so I just walk away and say like, oh, is this your buddy trying to make it like I'm teaming on you? Because this has happened before and it pisses me off. Like, oh my god, I'm not going to go into detail about it. So what is it now? It's 2-4, I think. I lost count, but 2-4, guys. That's wild. I then tab out, and when I tab back in, I'm half health fighting a bacon. So I lose to the bacon, and I run back and get my Sigma Tiki Tiki TikTok low kill revenge on the bacon. I don't respect bacons, to be honest. Not unless they're nice to me. And then we're straight back into the fight with the other guy. And to put a long story short, because after this fight is when it gets interesting, I win the fight, obviously. He then starts crying in the chat about how I can't rely on walls and something about a therapist. I really couldn't care, so I just started just saying random shit in the chat that hopefully pissed him off. At least I hope it did. You know, stuff like, well, I guess I have content to post now. And sigh, without voiding, you're kinda trash. And then a nice callback to the start of the video, a #1 Punisher fan caught losing 2-5 against Donut. Sigh. He then starts massively coping, saying that I heavily rely on walls again, and that my only plan was to get to a wall and then side dash or whatever he was saying. And I say, I don't need to rely on walls, I can win without walls. But then out of nowhere, he starts talking about, you had to kill me with your menu. Like, what? A mod menu? What is he talking about? He then tries to excuse me, but I flip it and excuse him because he stopped targeting me, meaning that I won. But then he says in the chat that he can't find me, so he was actively looking for me. And after he finds me, what's the first thing he does? He calls me an it. Like, how disrespectful can you get? So, the 1v1 starts, and I cannot use walls because I'm relying them too much, and that's just the only reason why I'm winning. I'm not winning because I'm skilled, it's the walls. And you know what? He was dominating the first half of the fight. I'll admit it. I'm not afraid to admit it. But I always come back. And I did not use the wall, I used 2R. I did not use the wall. And yeah, I was very passive, but I'm not allowed to use walls. And he's playing on Noyo, he has 2 front dashes, so now the score is 2-6. You can say it's 2-5 if you don't want to count that round because I was passive, but there's no denying this round. I believe I wasn't passive that round, and what does he have to say in response?
The black flash was BS. I was looking right at you.
It's wherever really, he's just coping at this point because I'm winning without using walls, which apparently I relied too much on. And what you're seeing right here is the good old 360 Black Flash. I know, I'm pretty cool. He then begs me to get off of Yuji because I'm low-key destroying him. So I thought I'd go back to Hikari and give him a chance. But as you can see, I tried to counter with 4. I'm low-key like Yuji mind right now, so I'm fumbling. And I end up losing, which, given the point, I don't care. It's 3-7, I think, 3-8. But you guys missed it. I used the wall, so I lost that round anyway. Even if I had won that round, I would have lost it because I used the wall. He then tries to brag about being better than me. I just say, look, I still thought it was on Yuji, like, mentally, so, you know, you can have it. You need all the handouts you can get, but this round, you're not gonna win. And maybe it was a bit sloppy, it was a bit all over, but I end up winning anyway. He then tries to nullify that round by saying we fumbled a lot at the start, but it's like, we both fumbled. And there we have it. I've won without using walls. Isn't that amazing? Now, the video has ended, guys. This is just because this dude said, oh, I'm gonna post all of the stuff you don't post, which you're gonna be posting nothing, bruh. I'm posting everything. There's probably like, what, two sentences that I didn't post because I didn't think they were important enough. You got me, but all this is just all of the evil, toxic, evil stuff that I was saying. I don't know. I don't really care. But I am saving this MP4 just in case anything happens, if anything gets faked, or if he tries to like stitch up some narrative against me. This MP4 is not being deleted.